confidence, and what does that mean for you, just PBing at this point in the season?
Well, I changed coaches, and so I had to go back to the basics. I had to learn how to sprint, and there was a lot of things that I was like, oh my gosh, I never knew I had to do this, you know? So I opened up, I ran 11:27. In the final, I ran 11:24, and I'm like, oh, like I do have speed, I am fast, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
And speaking of the coaching change, you had to make a move, so similar to Daryl, you had to make a move to a new place, you're in a new system. What does that new preparation look like for you, and how different is it?
I think whenever you have a goal in mind, making that switch is really easy. So for me, I knew going to Andreas, I knew he's a hurdle technician. That's exactly how I am. So I trust him, and I'm just doing everything that I'm told, and I've just been putting 100% effort into what I do.
Tia, in Kingston, you were a last-minute addition because you happened to be there and training. Right place, right time addition, and you came out with the win in the hurdles. How much more dangerous are you now that you've had time to prepare mentally, physically, emotionally for this slam?
I personally think that every single time I step on a track, I give it my all, I give it my best. I'm just that type of athlete. Whenever I step on line, I'm pretty confident I'll always be in the mix. So as far as the preparation, dialing down, focusing on executing, cleaning up those things that I need to clean up on, and get ready for the next slam, which I'm excited for.
Masai, you got the win at Drake into another headwind. You said that you're getting back into your groove. How much more fit do you feel now compared to the beginning of the outdoor season?
Yeah, I feel like, starting out, you just never know where you are in training. So for me, I am much more confident just because I have actually competed much more. Like after the first slam, I've been running the last 2 weeks, so I'm like, I know where I'm at. Like I said, I am getting to the groove of things. Hurdles is a rhythm event, so you want to get as many, I don't want to say as many races as possible, but as many good races put together as possible so that you can just feel back into the spirit of that rhythm. So for me, I do feel much more confident. The track felt fast, the energy, I know it's going to be great. So yeah, I'm just excited.
Okay, and Keni, you've been around for a long time. Talk about what it means to be in this new league. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. You've been around, girl. Talk about what it means to be in this new league. Like you've seen it all. So this league where you are matching up head to head. Obviously, it's always jokes on social media that the boys be running literally from each other. The women's short hurdles always line up. But now y'all are lining up in the hurdles. You're lining up in the short sprints. What does it mean for you? What does it mean for the sport, being that you're the only new face really sitting on the stage?
I think it's an awesome opportunity. I think, like you said, the hurdlers, we never duck each other. And I think it does prepare us for the upcoming meets that are coming, world championships, that type of thing. I feel like it could be anyone's day whenever you go out there. So, I'm just looking forward to that.
At Masai, you've been racing since January, and people on the outside critiques, they might say, why is she racing so much? But for us, athletes, coaches, we have a plan. So what has been your plan for the season? Why did you run the indoor season, skip out on China, and then now busting out for the outdoor?
Yeah, I've always been an athlete that runs indoor, that runs a lot. I think the way that we train, it doesn't affect what we do. I mean, as you can see, my training partner, Devin Charlton, she broke the world record last year. I ran indoor worlds. We both did worlds. We both ran a full indoor season, came out to Paris, both made the final. I won. So for us, we just like to run because we're strong, we're fit. We put the pieces together when they matter the most. And I mean, I personally didn't go to China, for the World Indoors this year just because I wanted to focus on the Grand Slam. I didn't want to have to go to China and then come back home for a couple of days and then go compete at a very high level. And that was just for me personally. It wasn't about where I was at in training. I was really confident that I could do really well. But it was just about the long-term goal, and the long-term goal is to make the team and just to continue to dominate, bring that same momentum that I had going to Paris, well, after USA's and Paris, to the World Championship outdoors this year.
Perfect. And Tia, you left Kingston as the world leader. You're still the world leader. What made you want to come back, outside of obviously the prize money, but what made you want to come back and why Grand Slam track?
Personally, I feel like I have so much to show to myself, to the world. A lot of people may not know this, but I'm off of an ACL rupture last season. After I finished indoors, I fell on the bank and tore my ACL, so I think people forget that I'm still coming back. So getting as many races as I can, and the Grand Slam is a great event for me to show my talents. So I'm just capable, and I'm glad to be here. So I'm just excited for the next slam. So.
Perfect. Let's give it up for our women's cheer.